I'm trusting that our delegates will look beyond just these political gladiators. Our delegates in this party will look beyond just what they can receive and be able to see a youth with a vision.
I've never really been a politician, but because of what I have seen and what I have noticed, I just felt I should be needed. That's why I'm on board.
That is quite interesting. These are the faces that have put in 100 million naira for a ticket. And this amount is just the starting point. We wish them well in their journey to the presidency. Welcome to Political Update. June 18th is the date for the Ekiti governorship election. APC and PDP are on the front pages of the media. But for the Action Democratic Party, ADP, votes are not counted on the media but through the ballot. And that is where their power lies. How can this be realized? So, the candidate of the ADP in the Ekiti governorship election is my guest today. She is an engineer, or will I say, a political engineer. On a rather disturbing note, Farah Dagogo, who was arrested by the police in Rivers State, is probably still in custody. We will create a time to check on that issue on today's edition as well. Thank God it's Friday, so stay back. I am Mie Ogede. More presidential, governorship and legislative aspirants from All Progressives Congress APC have continued to pick up nomination and expression of interest forms. Vice President Kemi Adeosun is among the latest aspirants who picked up the form.
Fly the party's flag ahead of the 2023 general elections. As at the time of this report, about 13 aspirants, including a female, have picked the APC presidential nomination and expression of interest forms. While some aspirants appeared physically to pick up the forms, others sent representatives.
We vote for His Excellency Vice President Kemi Adeosun, Senior Advocate of Nigeria. I believe it's a matter of give and take. We have served for the president in this country for 8 years under the leadership of President Muhammadu Buhari. So therefore, the presidency should go to the south.
So it's now a reality. I've picked the form already, and a lot can be expected from me because I've been through a high office in the past.
I've never really been a politician, but because of what I have seen and what I have noticed, I just felt I should be needed. That's why I'm on board.
We want to contribute our quota in such a way that Nigeria will experience what we call a cutting-edge nation. Never again will we be backwards. I'm trusting that our delegates will look beyond just these political gladiators. Our delegates in this party will look beyond just what they can receive and be able to see a youth with a vision.
We know what the party is saying. It could be a consensus, it could be direct, it could be indirect, whichever one will please God to make Amechi our presidential flag bearer. It will please God to make it obvious before all Nigerians.
Aspirants and their supporters are hopeful of a rancor-free primaries. From the International Conference Center in Abuja.
State and local government executive committees, as well as ward executives of the All Progressive Grand Alliance, ABGA, and their members have defected to the People's Democratic Party, PDP, in Ebonyi State, citing the credibility of one of the governorship aspirants, Dr. Ifeanyi Odi, in the PDP as their reason. Let's hear from them.
As political parties witness the usual defection that characterizes the election period, People's Democratic Party in Ebonyi State have further increased in their numbers, and some of the state and local government executive committee, as well as world leaders of All Progressive Grand Alliance, with some of their members have left the party for PDP. They say that their decision to dump the All Progressive Grand Alliance APGA was due to the credibility of Dr. Ifeanyi Chukwuma Odi, who recently indicated interest to contest governorship seat of the state on the platform of the People's Democratic Party.
We read that there is hope from there, boy. We read that a new era has opened from there, boy. Your Excellency, we don't want to be left behind. And that is why we, the family of All Progressive Grand Alliance, Ebonyi State Chapter, today we have now collapsed into the People's Democratic Party.
I can't find it alone without people. Yeah. Politics is a game of numbers. Yeah. So seeing people around you will give me enough energy to fight on. Yeah. So I thank you, all of you, the former APGA members who have never met before. I know how to negotiate. Yeah. I believe in negotiation, I believe in diplomacy, I believe in dialogue. Then the umbrella will come out of you. Yeah.
The Nigerian Youth Congress, in collaboration with civil society groups, have described the arrest of Farah Dagogo, member representing Bonny Degema Federal Constituency of Rivers State, at the National Assembly as a quite disturbing. The group made this known at a media briefing in Abuja.
Totally unacceptable to the Nigerian youth and the civil society organization for a young lawmaker of such pedigree and impressive track record to be unlawfully arrested and detained in that manner, and for this long, under the circumstance treated in mystery and secrecy with trump-up charge.
He has been doing a lot of things in relation to youth activism. So we are asking that the executive governor should do that unconditionally.
Knowing well that as much as he's looking for Nigeria's support, he's stopping another young person from aspiring. We cannot take that.
Hitting him, suppressing him, victimizing him, that he cannot exercise his electoral rights. Then it's not good for us.
That is quite a disturbing one at the moment. So now I'm being joined by the Commissioner of Police in Rivers State via phone. CP Friday, Buka, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. How are you doing?
I'm doing very fine, and probably part of it lies with you.
Thank you.
Okay. The arrest of Farah Dagogo, a member in the House of Reps, is been a disturbing one for many, and we are just hearing hearsay. So what is really the situation? Which offense did he commit, and why is he still in detention if he is?
Okay. Thank you, Eddie. On the 27th of last month, while the PDP was doing their screening for those who want to contest for House of Assembly and House of Reps, a group of boys, numbering about 30, stormed the venue with dangerous weapons. Some of them carrying arms, some carrying daggers, some carrying axes, and they were singing court songs, of course. Part of the song was saying that no Farah, no screening, no Farah, no PDP. When they were shooting indiscriminately, it was quite disturbing. I mean, on ground, I had to summon courage to chase them, and eventually about 15 of them were arrested. So the next day, those 15 were charged to court. It was their behavior on that day, the fact that they were mentioning Farah, that made the governor of the state to declare wanted.
Okay, but some are accusing the governor of Rivers State in some way trying to cage Farah Dagogo, who is also having an interest in the governorship seat, and you were used as an instrument. How true is that allegation?
I'm not aware of their political differences. We're not here for politics. What we're only fighting is crime and criminology. What happened was that
You cannot pull our hands and watch people come to that place where people are gathered to start shooting discriminately and stop what was going on. We made the arrest, no problem. They were trying to cut. The following day, Farah came. Probably was training too. He came for the same venue where they were training people for governorship elections. And he was identified and arrested based on what happened the previous day. We were arrested. We invited him initially. We took him to the office. We told him what happened. He said he was not going to make any statement. It's okay. Call your lawyer and say we can write statement in his presence. He refused. He will not make statement. If you don't make statement, we will not release you. He said we will not make it for that. We should detain him. He's not making statements. So, that's the case. We have to prepare charge. And the following day, we'll take him to court.
Okay.
And it is the court that remanded him. It's not me.
Okay.
It's not police. It's not under police. Court remanded him in police custody. That's why we're coming now again. It has left our hands.
Okay. Technically, I mean. But he's still in your custody, not in prison or correctional center.
Because the court said remanded in police
custody. Okay.
Remanded in the prison custody. He wouldn't be with us.
Okay. But concerns were also raised about his health. Some said his health is ailing. How healthy is he in your custody?
Yeah, he actually complains of ulcer. So they are told the DCCID to take him to our clinic. We have a clinic in Port Harcourt, police clinic. He was taken there and he did a scan and they discovered that he had ulcer, actually acute ulcer. So my doctor was okay. He opted to go to a British Memorial Hospital. They said they should go there. We are not going to his brain there. He was taken there. He's there. He's responding to treatment. He's there now.
Okay, we're also expecting a guest in this program because some youths protested to the IG's office this morning, and we also hear from them what are their complaints. And I have to thank you at this point for being on Political Update. We hope to hear from you probably when the case progresses.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, CP.
God bless you.
That is the Commissioner of Police in Rivers State. Let's go to other issues. Ahead of the 2023 election, Adedayo Benjamin's Lanier has joined the Federal Capital Territory senatorial seat under the platform of the APC. Let's hear more.
30 years ago, she arrived at Abuja as a youth corps member with a zeal that resonates with every young Nigerian, a fulfilled future. Today, this seasoned media and communications entrepreneur is standing as an aspirant, pitching a tent with the progressives.
My name is Adedayo Benjamin Lani, and I am here to make official declaration to run for the Senate seat representing the Federal Capital Territory.
The senatorial aspirant says her mandate is the people she seeks to represent. Her aim is to identify and bridge the gap that exists in the economy, education, infrastructure, and the healthcare system of her constituents.
If you want to repair a car now, you need a good mechanic, not anyhow mechanic. A good mechanic. She's a good mechanic. She understands the mind of the youth.
As she's coming out as a woman, we are excited because the woman feels the pain. As a mother, she knows what the children, and it will get to the grassroots. So I'm so excited today.
We have received her into all her capacity and all what she said and her write-up of her mandate. We have given her that full support, and we will do what we can be able to do, that we can see how she can skate through on what she wants from us.
It comes with the courage. She who dares wins.
Adedayo Benjamin's Lani encourages her supporters to get involved in the political process and ensure that they have their PVC, as it is the only way to actualize this mandate.
Thank you very much. We are now being joined by one of the governorship aspirants in Ekiti State. She's an engineer, Kemi Adeosun. Ali, I got that right.
Elebute Ali.
You are welcome to Political Update.
Thank you, sir.
How are you preparing? Because next month, June 18th, that is next month 18th, you will be in the race vying with 17 other political parties. Correct. How prepared are you?
Very prepared. I want to say thank you for having me around this afternoon. And let me introduce myself so that people will know where I'm running from, the political parties that are involved, and where I'm actually coming from. My name is Elebute Josephine Kemi Hale, engineer, but people know me in Ekiti State as Erelu Bam Bam. I am the first female gubernatorial candidate, not an aspirant. This time, you know, the difference between aspirants,
a candidate.
It's when somebody aspires
aspire within the party.
Within the party,
you are an aspirant. When the
and
party nominates you, you become a candidate.
Not nomination this time. When you have been voted for by through election primaries, and you win the election, you become a candidate,
yes.
not an aspirant
anymore.
So I am a candidate under the platform of Action Democratic Party, ADP.
So what are you bringing to the table so that Ekiti will, for once, have a female governor?
Honestly, in fact, I think people have prayed for change a lot of time, and there is no time for a better change than now. And people were surprised that Ekiti and a lady could just come and, you change the political terrain in Ekiti State. I will tell you that I just joined the race on the 27th of January. That's barely 3 months. And I obtained the form. I did primaries on the 29th. I got my certificate of return on the 7th of February. I took it in officially on the 17th of March. And I will tell you, there has been a lot of changes. I ensure that I'm shaking the political arena of Ekiti State. I will tell you, there is no governor in the history of Ekiti State that has taken politics to the grassroots the way I've done it. I have been able to move from one ward to another. In fact, I am already telling you now that I'm a concern to a lot of them. The so-called giant party. I came in, the system is, when you get in, people will know you because people have been brainwashed to believing that there are only two political parties in Nigeria.
So since you have been a sort of warrior or concern to some other giant parties, in quotes.
Yes.
Has any of the parties or candidates from other parties approached you to step down?
So many of them.
And you said no.
I'm having a lot of pressure, I'll tell you.
Probably Ghana must go, and you refused.
Well, I don't know. I have not, I wouldn't say Ghana must go or no Ghana must go. But you know what it is when people want you to step down for another person. The pressure was much, and I just had to take my leave on Sunday and say, let me just go and have a rethink. I'll tell them that they've been coming, different parties, not just that they are coming for us, for me to, to step down for them. They are also coming to merge with us. I will tell you that up to now, we have been able to record about 6 other political parties who have voluntarily joined us willingly. They just feel that this is a winning team and this is where they want to belong.
Okay, so let's finally hear from you. What, as a woman, what are you bringing to the women folk? Because there is this gender issue and women will be expecting probably a lot from you.
You see, people ask me these questions a lot of time, and I'll tell them that we are the only one that can bring developmental change to a society, because God has wired us to be like that. When you see a system or a society that is lacking the involvement of women, there will not be any peace, there will not be any development. Because all these things that we are craving for, people are craving for developmental change, people are craving for economic change, people are craving for employment, people are craving for this, people are craving for that. All these things the system begins from the politicking itself. The system of politics itself starts from our home. And who engineers the home? Who pioneers the home? Who makes the home work? It's the women. The women. If we don't get involved, you will see our men could barely do anything in running in the running of the home affair. Yes. I will tell you, people have been asking, People have been, women have been sidelined a lot of times, and because people feel they are taking the weaker vessels, maybe the Holy Quran refers to us as the weaker vessels, or the Holy Bible refers to us as weaker vessels. People are taking it like, oh, they will not be able to function. And I was telling somebody, in all these scriptures that we have seen thus this far, but when you get to on the judgment day, everybody is going to answer for what you have contributed to society. God will not say, oh, husband, because your wife is in your house, answer for him. God will ask you, as a human being, as a woman, as a man, as a woman, what have you been able to contribute? I've told our women in the state there is no fear. The fear has always been, oh, how do we start? Where do we start from? Oh, if we go into politics, what happens to us? Oh, how do people portray us in politics? What do people see? I told them this time, there is time for women emancipation, women involvement, and they are already enjoying it, because I have been able to give them a lot of, creating job opportunity for women, empowering women in politics. I single-handedly led about 1,000, if not more, women during the International Women's Day. And I think it's a lot.
That is quite a huge one. And we pray that by the time you get to the number one seat, the empowerment can also be extended to the men like us anyway.
Correct.
Thank you very much. I think you came slightly late, but you have covered almost all ground.
Thank you.
And we wish you the best as you go to the ballot on the 18th of next month.
Thank you so
Thank you.
much. Thank you.
Still in Ekiti State, the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, has commenced the issuance of new voters' cards to newly registered voters in the state. The State Resident Electoral Commissioner, Dr. Tella Denira, who kicked off the exercise in Ado Ekiti, said the program was to enable eligible voters perform their civic responsibility during the June 18 governorship election in the state. Okay.
Thank you.
Fast.
Conduct it in a very good atmosphere, a level playing ground. We are not going to give a respite to anybody that intends to serve as a kind of deterrent to the conduct of this election.
Let's take from IPAC. The Inter-Party Advisory Council has rejected the proposal by Anti-Narcotic Agency NDLA that political parties should make drug integrity test part of the screening requirement for aspirants seeking to contest political position in the 2023 general elections. The chairman of IPAC, Yabagi Sani, not only described the drug integrity test as outlandish, but wants the agency to desist from impinging on the character and integrity of politicians, including those contesting for presidential positions in the country. Before we had that telephone conversation with the Commissioner of Police in Rivers State about the condition, the arrest and the circumstances about Farah Dagogo's arrest, we were expecting one of those that protested to the office of the IG, Inspector General of Police, today, and he has joined me in the studio. You are welcome to Political Update.
Thank you, my brother. God bless you.
Yeah, you made a case that Dagogo, Farah Dagogo should be released unconditionally. And the CP said he's no longer technically in their custody, but court has given them the permission for him to be in their custody while the case progresses. So do you think your protest is not going against that of the law that is already taking its course?
I think, my brother, let us be sincere to ourselves as a people. My name is Comrade Adam Ogomogomabu. I am the chairman of Joy Youth Council IYC Abuja, Northern Nigeria. Our responsibility as a council is to look at issues that is affecting the Ijaw nation. Honorable Farah Dagogo case is a very, very specific matter. Why do I say it's very specific? Everybody knows what is playing out. You cannot tell us that Farah Dagogo mobilized people to go and disrupt the PDP screening exercise. And within that period, we see the PDP screening exercise committee did their screening till 2 a.m. in the night. Let us look at this. If truly Farah Dagogo brought Curtis men, according to what they claim, to disrupt that exercise, and we all know that the committee chairman of that exercise is the miraculous governor of Bayelsa State, His Excellency Doyedri. Can anybody tell us that the court went to that place, disrupt the exercise? Have PDP made any official statement about that? Why should we sometimes be playing politics of enmity? Let me tell you, Father Dagugu has never been a courteous. Father Dagugu is a former Med leader. He was part and parcel of Niger Delta Stronghold, who is part of the emancipation of Niger Delta movement. Med. And everybody know what transfer in the Niger Delta. And also a member, a former member in River State House of Assembly.
Your points have really addressed some of those that are raised by the CP of River State, and we hope to bring you back because we don't have time anymore. I think you have really addressed the concerns raised by the CP, and we probably bring you back to discuss further on that. And that is the much you can take on political update today. But remember that INEC says all the 18 political parties have submitted their candidates, and in a Borno state, the governor has dissolved all the cabinet members to give them some leverage to participate in the party congresses, and those that have interest to contest election can go and do that. Probably that is to address Section 84 of the Electoral Act. My name is Mie Okedi. See you again on Tuesday.
Thank you.